This is what Kendrick was talking about when he was talking about watching the party die. A lot of them are backtracking. A lot of them are apologizing because they said, man, I can't actually spend time with my own soul, my own subconscious. I can't do the shadow work. I gotta pop pills. I gotta drink some. I gotta smoke some. I gotta numb it with sex. I have to do something else to distract myself from my own subconscious. But these are the same people that want you to spend millions of dollars, giving them money for energy that they don't like, that they hate, that a lot of them don't even listen to.
I hope everyone. Oh, Doechii rant. Oh, dude, don't get me started on that bitch. Hey, don't get me started on that bitch. Don't get me started on that industry plant. Don't get me started. You guys can say shit whatever you want about me, but one thing about me is I'm not an industry plant.
Come on, man, Adin. Number one, extremely disrespectful, straight out the jump. Like, this is crazy. So for him to say he's not an industry plant, he's literally the Drake of streaming, just without the mixed part. He's literally 2/3 of the entire Drake formula. Just subtract out the blackness. So he has to still use black culture, attach on to hip hop, use a lot of black content creators. That's how he gets all of his attention from. What are we talking about, not an industry plant? It's the definition of an industry plant. But once again, going back to a lot of these content creators and rappers, they're letting, I was about to say Drake, they're letting Adin use them. And they're using Adin. They're both using each other. But Adin is obviously the colonizer. He's obviously the not like us. And you know, understand he's tied in with Drake. He's, once again, you're the average of the 5 people you hang around the most. So he's extremely linked in with Drake. He recently did a stream with Drake. So he's locked in for sure. He was just on FaceTime with Drake. Understand he's connected with academics. So just listen to the way that they speak.
I've been streaming for like a long time now. Fuck Doechii. The umbrella clip pissed me off. What an entitled, unintelligent piece of shit she is, bro. She deserves, bro. I'm not joking, bro. Stop listening to her music. Cardi and Abel, why would you give her a feature on a remix? You shouldn't have cleared it. She's just the worst. She's a piece of shit. She stole someone like that I used to know. She makes no good music. She's horrible. Jake Future, what's up, my dog? So fuck.
And honestly, you know Adin Ross. He's already been under the fire for grooming Speed, doing things, but he's bringing porn stars on stream with Speed. He's touching on him sexually. I made an entire video about it a while ago. I put it on my Patreon because it was so nasty. It's almost going back to him being linked with DJ Academics. They do the same thing. And then they were so public about it. They were live streaming it. They were live, publicly doing these things on stream. And Academics was called out. If you don't know, Adin Ross, he did the exact same thing. So once again, they all hanging flocks. So understandably, you see why they don't like Doechii. You see why her spirit and her frequency upsets this caliber of person.
I like R&B more.
Okay, top 3 R&B artists.
SZA, Summer Walker. I like Tory Lanez a lot. I like his like non-rap shit, like his
Fire
shit. Yeah.
Fire. You fuck with Tory?
Yeah.
That's a good friend of mine.
I love Tory.
He's a good dude.
I love
He
Tory.
really ain't do shit. Free Tory.
Well, I don't know.
Once again, you are the average of the 5 people you hang around the most, man. I told y'all, he's a good friend of mine. And I fuck with B. Lou. I fuck with Zias, but they, once again, they be using the fuck out of each other. It's business, strictly business. Understand, Adin, he has the connections. He has the budget. B. Lou, he has the blackness. Adin is literally sinners. Not like us, it's the definition. Understand, once again, why their energy can't connect with not like us. Because they're the exact same people we're talking about. Not only with them being colonizer, but them being freaky. Adin, he's extremely sexual. Understand, that's the reason why he had to dip out for a long time from streaming. He's recently come back because he had to go and clean up his PR. He had to go dip out for a little bit.
Nah, he didn't.
I still like his music.
I'm gonna tell you why. Megan will never show her bullet hole.
But didn't she like go to the hospital about it?
It don't matter. She got caught stepping on glass in her body cam they just found. Tory had no evidence on that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Tory didn't do it, I promise you.
Either way, I like him and
Good.
his music. So I don't
Good.
give a
It's
fuck.
free Tory. It's always free Tory.
Shit has nothing to do with me.
Show the bullet wound, bitch. Sorry. Sorry, Z. I like, come on, bro. They lied on my man's name.
Hey, don't get upset. Don't attach on to it. That's what they want. That's the reason why he said it. That's the reason why it's so public. Because they want you to spiritually be upset. They want you to get upset and create these demons in your head. Nah. That's once again going back to the book, The Four Agreements. Understand the power of your subconscious. Don't put that thought in your head. But at the same time, it's proof. They're live. They're proud. It is what it is. So now you see this cultural shift. I would say. You still have Kendrick wrecking records. You have Doechii winning Rap Album of the Year. She's still on the top 10. Her Anxiety song is going crazy right now. She has multiple songs that are going crazy. Her album, literally, I think she sold, 11K first week? And after that, she's been having nothing but success. That 11K is absolutely nothing. She planted a seed, and now that seed has grown into an entire forest. Like, she's at the Met Gala. She's on covers. She's doing magazine shoots, all type of things. Like, it can't be stopped at this point. So you see a lot of this hate is just coming from, once again, talking about Kendrick and Not Like Us. You see a theme that's going on with artistry, especially dark skin. I wouldn't say just strictly just only colorism, but it's a lot that's going on into it. So going back to what I was mentioning earlier with Not Like Us, this is a perfect example. This is not just within the media. This is what Kendrick was talking about when he was talking about watching the party die. It's not necessarily about watching them lose streams because he will always get the money. Drake, his streams will always be their streams. It's about us as a culture. What are we attaching onto? And now you can tell the clear and obvious difference. Now we can easily see you're going and voluntarily doing these things. You can make money doing other things. Now you see why a lot of these rappers are upset. A lot of them are backtracking. A lot of them are apologizing because they say, man, I can't actually spend time with my own soul, my own subconscious. I can't do the shadow work. I can't actually go and rap and make introspective music because then I actually have to sit alone with my own thoughts. Nah, I can't do that. Can't do that. I gotta pop pills. I gotta drink some. I gotta smoke some. I gotta numb it with sex. I have to do something else to distract myself from my own subconscious. But these are the same people that want you to spend millions of dollars, giving them money for energy that they don't like, that they hate, that a lot of them don't even listen to. And you can clearly see that once again, it's a divide. It's getting bigger and bigger. It's getting clearer and clearer, 2020 vision. And you see, he even went to the point where Punch had to respond, man. It says, these internet guys are really going far. It's a difference between entertainment and being disrespectful. I understand it's certain people's brand to say the things they say, but it's going to go somewhere else. Eventually, everyone will see each other. No threats. Let's just keep it cool and respectful. Which is key. Let's keep it cool and respectful, man. Keep it cool. Keep it respectful. And once again, it goes back to, look at the media. You see Poetic Flacco, he's been on Drake's side this entire time. He's on No Jumper's payroll. And then you see Keep Six Solid. Of course, the Six, that's Toronto. It says, Tory Lanez was reportedly stabbed in prison and rushed to a nearby hospital months after receiving death threats for dissing Kendrick in his Behind Bars freestyle. So once again, this has been deleted, by the way, because this is misinformation. They already blaming Kendrick. It's Kendrick's fault. He's not lying. I heard the exact same thing. Someone from that camp tried to put 50 bans on Tory, and Whack 100 allegedly stopped it from happening the first time. That's the narrative they're running with now. Once again, they completely neglect the entire scientific method. They attach onto a hypothesis, and that becomes their conclusion. They don't come up with any type of actual research, no works cited page, no experiments, just I feel, so it is. And remember, it was a tweet by Rob Markman that was talking about, that was theorizing that there was a big artist that owned a lot of these fan pages. And of course, everyone was saying it has to be Drake. Because look, Academics, he's already exposed that Drake is in cahoots with the Academics TV page. And it's ran by, what's his name, Grand Wizard? Yeah, I remember those DMs were leaked that him and Drake, they are always communicating. They was communicating when Not Like Us was dropped. Like, they were there. There was live chatting. So Drake is going to get even more desperate. He's going to use his puns. He's going to use Adin. He's going to use academics. He's going to use the media. He's going to use propaganda. That's the only thing he has. And he has to create these narratives, but he doesn't understand, just because we look at it and we give you views does not mean we agree with you. We have stadiums each and every single night screaming that you like little kids. Nah, this is not over. This is not over. And look at the ticket sales. Look at the records that are being broken. So at this point, you got to sit back and wait. We can only just sit back and continue to support Doechii, continue to support Kendrick, continue to support real hip hop, and support our people. Support the media that you want to support, and make sure that, of course, these people will always have a voice. There's nothing you can do about that. But at the same time, you can still drown it out. You can have something to combat that. You can have a Kendrick to combat Drake. You can have a Doechii to combat an Ice Spice. You can have literally the new media that has been birthed from this beef. I'll even throw me in there. So you see everyone on this side collabing, the networking that's going on. So just, once again, put your work in. Put the work in. Enough talking. Let's get to work.